All right, everybody, welcome to the CROW LAX TV broadcast. My name is Anand. I'm your play-by-play voice for this afternoon matchup between Manitoba, the home team wearing all black and moving from left to right, and we have New Brunswick moving from right to left wearing all green. Welcome to this matchup. And the face-off has been taken. Manitoba has won the face-off. They'll Unfortunately, we don't have video feed available at the moment, so bear with me. I'll try to describe everything in an audio format. Thanks for joining us and spending this afternoon with us. We have Manitoba in their offensive zone on the far right hand side behind the goal. Manitoba looking for an opportunity on the left hand side and a good stop by New Brunswick goaltender. Manitoba still has the opportunity on the far right side. Over to the middle near side. Right far side again behind goal. Number 23, Isaac Martin for Manitoba is setting up the play, their offensive play. And a few cheers from either side of the field. New Brunswick goaltender looking to stop. Looks like it will be number 1, Ethan Robotham, who will be in starting net for New Brunswick. Sends it down. Manitoba still has the ball. Last game we saw Ontario really pressuring the offensive zone. Now in this under 19 game, let's see which team can benefit. Sends it down. Far right side. Now down to the middle. Sends it down. Number 85, Connor Brewer, part of the Manitoba team wearing all black, and New Brunswick in green, not being able to push offensively yet, but they are making their chance now. Dragging it far right side, sends it down, and quickly stopped by the Manitoba defense. Sends it down, a quick turnover and a loose ball. Loose ball again down in the middle. It's not in the stick of any one player yet. It's been shuffled back and forth. Sends it down. Far left side. Ball played in the far left side behind the net. It's Manitoba that regains possession. Sends it down towards the far right hand side now. In their offensive zone, far left. Towards the right of the field. Towards the middle now. Sends it to the right. Lot of discussion and communications in between the field to play this strategically. Manitoba behind the goal. Sends it down far left on their right side offensive zone. Manitoba keep pressuring New Brunswick. Manitoba still has the ball. Sends it down. And a good stop. They stop and play, make sure their teammate is open. Sends it down towards the middle, but a good stop by a New Brunswick goaltender. New Brunswick goaltender catches it, sends it to his teammate. Far shot, far left corner behind goal. New Brunswick's defensive zone. Sends it down far wide. And a slow down out of play. New Brunswick has the ball in the defensive zone behind the net. And a loose ball down on the ground. New Brunswick tries to catch it. Sends it down. Far right corner. We have another lacrosse game happening on the far behind side on the left on field number 1 where the under 17 are playing. It's Saskatchewan versus Quebec, and on this field 2 it's under 19 Manitoba and New Brunswick. You are watching right now on CROW LAX TV live and on demand on YouTube for free. Since it's a down, Manitoba has the ball. Manitoba over to the field, and that stays out of the net. That was a close chance for Manitoba to get on the scoring board, but that somehow stays away, sends it down. And they score! Manitoba 1-0. A good score for Manitoba. They'll get 1-0. So 1-0 for Manitoba as we speak. Good chance for the team right there. And now it will be New Brunswick's chance to tie this game, or can Manitoba continue to capitalize this opportunity? Face off in the middle. Manitoba tries to win the face off. It could be either Manitoba or New Brunswick. Face off not clearly taken yet. There is still fighting for this. New Brunswick ball loose on the left side. So New Brunswick will collect that on the outer far edges on the left side. They'll head offensive zone. Looking for the far left corner. Sends it down behind the goal. Far left corner again. Sends it down. New Brunswick looking to score. They're behind the net now. Far left corner. Sends it down to the middle to number 4, Lucas Obey. Lucas, and they score 1-1. Tie for New Brunswick. That was quick and easy. I saw that play developing. It was a great chance for them, and they take no chances and equalize the game 1-1 early in the first quarter. Face off returning to the middle 1-1 as it stands. Manitoba was early on the board. They are hosting New Brunswick this game. So 1-0 and then becoming 1-1. Latest goal by New Brunswick. Face off in the center. Won by Manitoba. It was a loose ball, so bit of a fumble, but that was shortly corrected. And Manitoba will take it far left corner. Sends it wide. Over to the middle. Far high pass. Sends it down almost behind the goal. Over to the far right side. Far right corner now. Towards the middle, but the teammate couldn't collect it well. So it will be New Brunswick that will get it. And a short whistle by an official. Manitoba in the middle. Sends it down wing. And that goes way out of bounds. And New Brunswick will take a turnover for their offensive side. New Brunswick sends it down, loose ball, collected by Manitoba in the middle. Collected by Manitoba again, couple of fumbles here and there. And if you're tuning in just to the CROW LAX TV broadcast, it's currently 1-1. Manitoba opened the scoring first and then shortly after tied New Brunswick. Sends it to the far right side to the middle. Middle opportunity for Manitoba. Manitoba over the far right corner. Sends it down. Far left corner now. And a good stop by the goaltender Ethan Robotham for New Brunswick. Sends it down. Far left side. Over to the corner. Now to the far right side. Corner again. But this will go now behind the goal. Number 10, Eastern Lachance. And a few bit of whistles. It will be looking like a New Brunswick turnover. They'll get the ball, send it down to the middle. A loose ball now collected by, almost collected, but collected well by a New Brunswick player, Felix Harding, wearing number 2, sends it down to the and scores. New Brunswick, they regain the lead 2-1 as it stands right now 2-1 for New Brunswick. They fought back from a 1-0 deficit, scored one to equalize, and now they have a lead 2-1 as it stands. We also may have a penalty resulting of that of a slashing. We'll wait for the confirmation. And yeah, it was officially called a goal as we are returning the face off to the center of the field. Sends it down. Takes possession. We'll see who wins the face off. Loose, loose ball in the middle. New Brunswick tried, but they might look to turn over it to Manitoba. Manitoba will get that loose ball chance. They'll take it towards their offensive zone on the far left side. Once again, just a reminder, Manitoba, the home team, is moving from left to right on the field, and New Brunswick is moving from right to left on the field. Sends it down in the middle. Takes an opportunity behind the net. Manitoba, number 10, Eastern Lachance. Sends it to the middle. Manitoba still with the ball. Still with the opportunity to try the game. And that stays out of the net. That didn't go in. Another opportunity. Sends it down. Far left corner, far left side. Sends it down. And that will stay out of the net as well. Good block by the Manitoba goaltender. Another good stop. A few communication signals from the officials. 1 minute penalty for slashing. That will keep Manitoba into the penalty box with a man advantage for behind the goal. Manitoba, they'll drag it forward, not giving an opportunity for New Brunswick to utilize the man advantage. So it will be right now Manitoba taking it into their offensive zone towards the far right side. Right now on the far left. Sends it down. Manitoba keeping it in the middle. Setting up the play, high pass, good catch. Sends it down far right side. Looking for an open teammate but can't find one. He still has the ball, Manitoba number 13. Sends it down to the far right. Into the middle. And far left side again. Trying for an opportunity towards the middle. Into the middle. Towards the far right side behind the net. Behind the net again. Try to pass. But we have a call now. Let's see what the call is gonna be. Discussions between the officials. Who's headed to the box. Bit of confusion and talk. I think it was to make sure the time call was right by the bench manager. And the scorekeeper is heading to 20 seconds left in this first quarter. Sensei behind the net. And we have a penalty call for slashing coming up. Let's see who's headed to the box. Number 37 for New Brunswick, Braden Warner is headed to the box for 2 minutes for slashing is the call. 5 seconds left in the first quarter and they will end the first quarter there. We'll take a quick break and return back on the CROW LAX TV broadcast. All right, welcome back to the CROW LAX TV broadcast. My name is Anand, your play-by-play voice for this afternoon. Welcome to quarter number two, the second half of this matchup. Quick change of sides. New Brunswick will be playing from left to right on the field, and Manitoba moving from right to left on the field. Manitoba has possession right now. Another penalty call. So we have two players, one player on the box right now for Manitoba. Chase Theondale looks like he's in the box from my eye viewpoint. Sends it down, far left corner. New Brunswick has the ball. New Brunswick number 11, number 10 Xavier LeBlanc on the far right side. Sends it over to number 15, Ian Casey, right at the middle of the netting. But we have a head contact call, a penalty. Actually, it's 1 minute for cross checking is the penalty. So they have one player on the man-to-man advantage box. Kent for Manitoba is the man serving the penalty. New Brunswick forcing a offensive zone pass. Ian Casey, Ian Casey was part of that. For behind the net, going out of boundary. Number 34, Jacob Ferron will go is at the sideline, waiting to get a change. Fresh legs. Sends it to the far right side. Over to the middle. New Brunswick has possession, but it's Manitoba now who will send it for the right far side on the left side. Sends it down. Looks for a middle lane and shoots and scores. Manitoba tying this game 2-2 as we speak. 2-2 for Manitoba. So face off will reset to the center of the field. 2-2 as we speak. Face off on the center field. Let's see who will win the face off cleanly. Face off won by Manitoba. Takes it down the middle. Far right side. Over to the middle again. But that stays out of the net. Has it was high bound. Far left corner. Sends it down. Over to the right behind the net. Manitoba with possession still. Sends it over to the middle. New Brunswick trying to collect that loose ball down in the Manitoba offensive end. But that won't work. 2-2 the score right now as we speak. Manitoba just tied the game a short few minutes ago. New Brunswick still fighting for the ball in Manitoba's offensive zone. They want to try and take it all across the field. But right now, with Manitoba's possession, it's not possible. Sends it down left corner behind the post. Sends it over number 19 for Manitoba. Over to the middle. Sends it down in the middle again, and a whistle, and holding is the penalty call. So we'll see a player head to the box. We'll see who the penalty is resulted for. No player, looks like 37 for New Brunswick. Braden Warrener is at the box for an holding call. This will allow Manitoba to score and regain a lead. Manitoba still with the ball on their offensive end on the left side. Offensive end in the middle. Sends it down across. Down in the middle. Far left side. Still fighting for a ball. Could be a chance of a loose ball. Manitoba still fighting. They still keeping pressure. Manitoba on the far right side now. On their offensive end yet once again. Sends it down. Far right corner. Now in the middle. Lot of traffic in front of the net. Still lot of traffic. Lot of traffic again. Looking for an opportunity. Manitoba in their offensive end. New Brunswick hasn't gotten the ball in the little while. Manitoba doing a good job pressuring New Brunswick. But Manitoba also not being able to create, and that stays out. Good save by the goaltender for New Brunswick. And that will stay out as well. That was a low corner shot, but that will stay out. New Brunswick will now try to take it onto their offensive zone on the far left side. Number 21, Patrick Alward. Bit of whistles and communication from the officials. Sends it down far right side now. Manitoba looks like has the turnover in their offensive zone. Manitoba over to the far left side. Looking for the left corner of the net. And now the right. And shoots and scores. 3-2 lead Manitoba. 3-2. So Manitoba has the lead. Now 3-2 as it stands. Sends it down forward. And that was a good play by Manitoba using the left corner, the right corner, and then just straggling it in. 3-2 as it stands. Returning back to the center for a face-off. Face-off yet to be won. Once again, if you are just tuning in to the CROW LAX TV broadcast, we are making our ways to make sure the broadcast is live and proper. We have our tech teams working on it. It should be slowly returning back to normal. Manitoba has the ball in their offensive zone on the left side. Sends it down far across. Over to the middle. Sends it good down. Over to the middle. Sends it right wide. Over to the middle. Right corner. Where Manitoba is ready to shoot and score. They now go behind the net. On the far left corner of the field. On their offensive end, Manitoba. Once again, if you're just joining the broadcast, Manitoba is moving from right to left and New Brunswick is moving from left to right. And once we have camera feed, we'll be able to show you clearly all the fun action happening here at the First Nation Cup of Under 19 We want to thank all the sponsors, the tech team, and all the officials and coaches. All of them have been friendly and wonderful, and a great tournament to be had. Manitoba still remain in their offensive end with ball in their sticks, sends it down over to the middle. Bit of shoving and colliding right in front of the net with lot of traffic. Sends it down far left corner. Again, Manitoba pressuring well. 3-2 they lead. Ideally standing the midfielders. They're looking for the ball. They want to get it. New Brunswick especially. Their midfielders will love to attack. But right now it's Manitoba doing all the work. And that will get a turn over to New Brunswick. Sends it to the right. New Brunswick looking forward to go offensively now. Move it fast, the calls from the dugout from the teams. New Brunswick number 17, Dominic Rokes has the ball, but a bit of a fumble and loose ball on the far left side. Manitoba wins the fumble ball. Sends it to Manitoba, far right side. Sends it down over to the right. Interesting plays by Manitoba keeping the pressure on the far right side. Sends it over to the middle. Number 13 collects it. Over to the left. Over to the middle now. A bit of sliding and extracurricular. And shoots and scores. Manitoba 4-2. 4-2 Manitoba. They regain the lead twice. And we have a timeout for New Brunswick, possibly the right time. So we'll take a quick break and be right back on your CROW LAX TV broadcast. Now, this is my. I've done hockey lots though, so I have familiarity from that. Yeah. All right, everybody, welcome back to the CROW LAX TV broadcast. A quick timeout break for New Brunswick has returned us back to the center of the ice. If you're just tuning in, Welcome aboard on the CROW LAX TV YouTube broadcast, where you can watch it all live and tune into our social media as well on Twitter or X and on Instagram. A quick change side of things as well. Looks like New Brunswick moving from left to right on the field. No, pardon me. Let's keep it as it is. It's Manitoba moving from left to right to left on your field, and New Brunswick moving from left to right on the field as well. Manitoba looking for an opportunity towards the middle, but that gets stopped. Looks like we have a penalty call. 2 minutes for interference is the call. So man advantage for New Brunswick, for Manitoba, pardon me. Getting these colors confused easily. Manitoba has the ball on their offensive end towards the middle. Sends it down to the far left side. Over to the middle, navigates. Tries to shoot and get an open lane, and they score. It's 5-2 Manitoba. Manitoba really rebounding well. They started it with a lead 1-0. Then New Brunswick shortly tied. Then they got a lead 2-1 New Brunswick. And then after that, it has all been Manitoba with a lead of 5-2 as we speak. And we are shortly expecting the end of second quarter as well, as the bench manager slash scorekeeper has walked closer towards the middle to say it's end of time once the face off is done. Face off won, loose ball won by Manitoba. Sends it down to their offensive end, far left side. Sends it down, far left side. Manitoba still has the ball on their offensive end behind the goal towards the far right side. Over to the middle, looking for a teammate number one. So 6-2 Manitoba. Another goal by the Manitoba team, 6-2, as they lead as the quarter is coming to end and a close. So 6-2 the score. Manitoba really playing well, so focused and all that. So that's the end of the second quarter. We'll take a break and come back on CROW LAX TV broadcast. All right, welcome back everybody to the CROW LAX TV broadcast. My name is Anand, your play-by-play voice, bringing you coverage from the third quarter between New Brunswick and Manitoba. Just a quick goal summary for you from the New Brunswick end. Number 15, Ian Casey, and number 74, Christian Moffat are your two goal scorers as the score is 5-2 Manitoba. And for Manitoba, Easton Lachan scored twice, Chase Tondell scored once, Ryland Schroeder once, and Ashton Schroeder once as well. So, fair bit of different goal scorers on a hat trick watch is Easton Lachance. We'll see if he can make a big difference into this game. So current score 5-2 as it stands, with Manitoba now moving from left to right on the field, and that will go behind the net. Sends it down on the far left side. Sends it left in their offensive zone. Manitoba were pressuring New Brunswick. Sends it down to the right side. And New Brunswick will get a turnover. Once again, just a summary. New Brunswick scored one goal by Ian Casey and one by Christian Moffat for New Brunswick wearing number 74, and Easton Lachance, Chase Tondell, Ryland Shoulder and Ashton Shoulder. Two goals for Easton Lachance. Little bit of confusion and discussion with the New Brunswick dugout. They, they send it down. Moffat coming to change his stick quickly and returns back to the field. Moffat has the ball. Kristen Moffat over to number 4, Lucas Obey. Lucas Obey over to the far left corner, Felix Harding. Felix Harding towards the middle. Behind the net, New Brunswick on the far left side on their offensive end. Sends it to Moffat. Over to New Brunswick again, number 2, Felix Harding. Over to the middle, over to the far right side. Battling back and forth, New Brunswick, making sure their play is intact. Number 4 over to the left corner, Lucas Obey. Over to number 2, Felix Harding. Runs out of the boundary, so it will be a quick turnover for Manitoba. Manitoba. Loose ball in the middle, heading to the middle. Manitoba collects it. They go far left over to the middle. Far left side, still it is. Over to the far left. Sends it down to the middle behind the net on the Manitoba offensive end on the right side of the field. Over to number 10, Easton Lachance, who has already 2 goals this game. Can he get one more? He's on a hat trick watch. Over to the back of the net. Sends it down far and wide. Loose ball fumbled by Manitoba. New Brunswick looking to collect it. Still loose ball. And officials signaling a turnover for Manitoba. Manitoba sends it down the middle. Loose and fumble ball. New Brunswick looking to get it but won't. Manitoba will. Manitoba on the far left side of their offensive zone. Tries to take it to the middle. Over to the middle. And shoots and scores. So 6-2 for Manitoba. And we have a penalty also resulting from that. Slash is the call. Number 11. Labonte for New Brunswick is headed to the box. So no goal on that. It will be a penalty instead. So man advantage for Manitoba. Sends it down to the middle. Left corner. Sends it right and far and wide shoots. And that stays out. No goal. That merely went in. It looked like it may have hit the post. Beautiful sky here in Calgary. We have some planes traveling by. Nice warm weather expected for another couple more days here at the New Brighton Athletic Park and in Calgary. Manitoba still has possession on their offensive end on the right side of the field. They are moving from left to right. New Brunswick moving from right to left. So no 6-2 score at the moment. Anyway, 5-2. Couple goals by Easton Lachance. Looking for an opportunity. Looks like we have a slashing call. Penalty. New Brunswick player headed to the box. Number 21, Patrick Alward, is headed to the box. Manitoba still has offensive momentum. Sends a far left corner over to the middle. Into the middle, but no chance. That stays out. Few more minutes left, possibly in the third quarter. As the time is ticking down, there will be one more quarter left in this game with Manitoba leading 5 to 2 5 to 2. Few extra players for Manitoba to notably note, and that's giving them an advantage to get some fresh legs on the field when it's necessary. And looks like we have a goal. Yeah, 6-2 now. Goal for Manitoba. Face off is taken to the center of the ice of the field. So 6-2 as it Manitoba score. Manitoba still in their offensive zone after that face off. Over to the left side, far left side, near where all the fans are sitting. Huge turnout as well today. Great to see fans and parents travel from across the provinces to come and see their kids play on an entertainment weekend here for you on Field Lacrosse and on CROW LAX TV. Now from now some fighting and shoving over to the right side on the Manitoba offensive zone. Few whistles as well. I think that's coming from field one. And talking about field one, there is a matchup happening between Saskatchewan and Quebec. Priscilla has the play-by-play on that. Do tune in to that game as well on CROW LAX TV on YouTube. We'll have live action there as well for you. And another Goal for Manitoba. 7-2 for Manitoba. They keep increasing their lead, returning back to a center face-off. Not sure how much time exactly left in the third quarter, as we don't have the time clock available on the big screen. Unfortunately, today, hopefully, they'll turn it on for the next few games. 7-2 as it stands for Manitoba. They keep New Brunswick has now the momentum on their offensive zone. Takes it down far wide on the right corner where the near the cone is. Almost near outside the boundaries, but they stay it in. Looking for a fresh pair of legs, New Brunswick. Number 74, Moffat. Christian Moffat, who has already one goal in his accounts earlier today in this game. And ball will be given to New Brunswick on their far right side in their offensive zone on the left side of the field. Sends it to number 74, Christian Moffat. Over to number 10, Xavier LeBlanc. Over to number 74, Christian Moffat again. It's Xavier and Christian making this work. Still not done yet this action. Tune live into CROW LAX TV on YouTube, Twitter and X and Instagram, where all the action of this weekend will be provided. New Brunswick behind the net, their offensive net that is. Looking for a teammate to pass to number 4, Lucas Obey. Lucas tries to shoot, but that goes far and wide. It stays out. Sends it down to the right corner now. Over to the middle for left corner again. But looks like it will be a turnover possession for Manitoba. Manitoba will try to collect it, but that stays out. And the flag goes in the air. We will have a penalty slashing call coming. We'll see who's headed to the box momentarily. 1 minute penalty for slashing. It's Manitoba headed to the box. And we have a new Brunswick player also headed to the box. Number 11, Labonte. Don't have a first name for him. Recently added to the roster. I don't have it in my original roster. Sends it down to the middle. Looking for an opportunity. Equal strength, man advantage. Both teams have players in the box. Christian Moffat looking for an opportunity in the middle. No lane open yet. Sends it down the middle. And the penalty time expires for New Brunswick. Labonte heads back to the field. New Brunswick's pressuring Manitoba now. Over to the far right side. Sends it down. And down in the middle, and a bit of showering and colliding. And a flag is thrown into the air. Let's see what's resulting. A bit of group discussion resulting of this extracurricular activity. Number 4, Lucas Obey is headed to the penalty box for the man advantage situation. Okay, I see the timekeeper, scorekeeper up and ready to announce the few final seconds of the play. Manitoba has offensive zone, heading to the offensive zone on the far left side. Now to the middle, looking for an opportunistic lane. 30 seconds left in this quarter. The scorekeeper is headed to the official to discuss and confirm. And they and shoots and scores. 8-2 Manitoba. Manitoba well and truly getting their lead increased, playing with pressure. New Brunswick seeing not that force they had when they tied the game. They got a 2-1 lead, but after that it has been all Manitoba. Obey bought back. Lucas Obey bought back to the bench or the box to confirm the penalty. 8-2 right now as it stands. Returning back to the face off in the middle. Who will clearly win the face off? Waiting to see a struggle in the middle and won by Manitoba. Fumble there, but no New Brunswick player nearby there. And that will be the end of the third quarter. One left as players head for a quick break. We'll also take a quick break and return back to you on your CROW LAX TV broadcast. All right, everybody, welcome back to the CROW LAX TV broadcast for the final quarter of this matchup, noon matchup between New Brunswick and Manitoba. Getting underway with a man-to-man advantage for Manitoba with New Brunswick player number 4, Lucas Obey in the box. We have now Manitoba moving from right to left on his field and New Brunswick moving from left to right. New Brunswick moving from left to right. 9-2 for Manitoba. They are just making this increasingly difficult for New Brunswick to fight back. Their fight is almost diminishing. It's back to center face off. It's 9-2 for New Brunswick as we speak. Right at the center face off. Center face off time. And whistle given. Manitoba wins it. Takes it down far left corner on their left side of the field is where their offensive zone is at. Sends it down over to the back of the net. Down to the middle. Far right side now. Sends it to the middle. Sends it down right. Over to the middle once again. Looking for an opportunity. And stop there. New Brunswick now tries to go offensively towards the right side of the field. Number 23, Cedric Gallant on the far left side, entering their offensive zone but couldn't get past through loose ball. A lot of pushing and shoving and whistling as well, which will get a turnover over to New Brunswick. New Brunswick headed over to their offensive zone. Oh, another colliding and a loose take as well. We may have a penalty resulting of this one. Yes, number 0. Parnell is headed to the box for Manitoba. No, it looks like it's a change of player actually that will sit in the box for Manitoba for man-to-man advantage for New Brunswick. New Brunswick number 11. Don't have a, oh yeah, number 11 LeBond. LeBond over to number 10 Xavier LeBlanc. Number 11, number 10. They're setting up this play and that will go out of bounds and it will be New Brunswick's ball apparently according to the official signal. That ball has been abandoned, so they'll take a new ball and the goaltender will stop it easily and comfortably. High pass over to the defensive zone. Manitoba heading far across, fast pace over to their offensive zone. Manitoba now to the far left corner. Sends it wide. Sends it down below. Looking for another opportunity. Both New Brunswick and Manitoba. New Brunswick needs a few more goals to stay positive minded in this game. Otherwise, it's going to be all Manitoba getting this game rightfully for their points in the tournament. Manitoba has it in their offensive zone behind the net. Over to the far left corner. Looking for a teammate, middle and shoots and scores. So 10-2 for Manitoba. They rightfully use the middle lane and score. So officially the lead is in double digits for Manitoba. Is there a rescue for New Brunswick? We'll have to wait and see with the time remaining. 10-2 for Manitoba. Walks across to get ready for a center face-off. A substitution probably or a change. I think they might have taken it too long for the face-off. So New Brunswick will get the roll and they'll go over to their offensive end to try and score with the time remaining. And another whistle and a turnover for Manitoba now. Manitoba goaltender catches it. And the goaltender headed way wide to pass it to the teammate. Manitoba in their offensive zone now, left side. Over to the far left side now, in the middle. Sends it to the far left corner, behind the net. Sends it down the middle. An opportunity. Looks for an opening lane. And another goal. 11-2 for Manitoba. They keep leading in this field lacrosse game. U19 Men's First Nations Cup. Not sure how much time exactly is left, but true and surely it's now Manitoba's game. They'll feel happy about this performance, especially when New Brunswick showed signs of coming back, but it has been all Manitoba since then. Right at the center for face-off, loose ball. Not sure who got that yet. It's still loose. No definite answer. Loose ball again. Manitoba will collect it. They'll go to their offensive zone on the far left side. Middle and not sure if that fully went in. It might have stayed out. Holding penalty. Number 23, Cedric Gallant is headed to the box for holding call and shoots and scores. Use the man-to-man advantage. Manitoba 12-2. The coaching staff will have a timeout, a quick break to shake things up, and we'll come back on CROW LAX TV. A quick timeout for Manitoba. How things have worked is once a timeout is called, you can usually figure out that the game is about to end. If that's the case, we'll have soon ending. But right now, it's 12 to 2 for Manitoba leading. New Brunswick has gone flat from the start and really need to step up their performance. Player that was in the penalty box has to go back onto the field for play time. Sends it down. Far left corner. Over to the far left side. Looks like we have a flag thrown out on the air. We might have a delay penalty call. Let's see what the call is going to be. And whistles have rung. 2 minutes and a goal. Looks like they signaled a goal. So that's 13 to 2 for Manitoba. It was going to be a penalty, but then they scored a goal with that. So 13 to 2 as it stands. Great team effort by Manitoba so far. Great teamwork, great excellence game. And we should be soon starting to see the close ending of this game and a rolling call. Manitoba has ball in their offensive zone on the far right side. Takes it down to the middle, behind the net. Now towards the far traveling left corner. Now to the middle, tries to shoot, no open lane. Gets strangled by New Brunswick players. But that was shot high, it goes above the netting. Sends it down across, down below. Far right side, sends it down, over to the middle, behind the net. Manitoba, loose ball now. And we have a long whistle that came with a flag on the ground. 1 minute for push, 30 seconds. Man to man advantage. Manitoba player in the box. With New Brunswick heading to their offensive end. Sends it down. They have middle ground. Over to Lucas Obey. Over to number 11, Labonte. Over to the right, number 10, Xavier LeBlanc. Over to the middle, Xavier LeBlanc. And a loose ball, fumble ball. Sends it to the far right. Down in the middle, Xavier LeBlanc. Over to the middle. Shoots, and that goes wide. No chance of getting that in. In the middle action play, few seconds remaining. Hand in the air. A flag is in the air. We'll see what the call is gonna be. And a goal. We may have a goal on that one. Slashing is the call. Labonte onto the box. 2 minutes is the penalty. Man to man advantage. And we have a goal also looks like in the center face off. So 14-2 will be the score for Manitoba. Nothing in the New Brunswick end so far. It has been all Manitoba face off. Not one clearly loose ball by Manitoba. And another flag on the ground. Just confirming the scores with the scorekeepers. Okay, so actually it's just 13-2. Thought we had a 14th goal, but just a correction, it will be 13-2. And now Manitoba will take it to their offensive zone on the far left side. Sends it down, far left corner, over to the middle. Sends it to the middle again, far right side. Manitoba still pushing offensively down to the middle and shoots wide. That will stay low. For left corner now, Manitoba sends it down to the middle. Right corner of the net, but that stays out as well. For right corner, sensing that the game is almost done as the timekeeper has informed the official. Far left corner, Manitoba still pressuring. Manitoba over to the far right side. Player comes in, number 26, Jack Roberts was in the penalty box. He goes back in, sends it down to the middle. Middle lane for Manitoba in their offensive zone again near the net. Lot of traffic there. And that will be get caught by a New Brunswick goaltender. Looking for a teammate number 21, Patrick Albert. But Patrick couldn't catch it cleanly. And that will end your score affair 13-2 with Manitoba leading all this well. Thanks for joining us on the